What is good, y'all? Welcome back to another video here on my channel. I appreciate y'all being here. Today's video is going to be on the most recent 7 overall pick of the Portland Trail Blazers, 7'2" Donovan Clingan. We're going to be reviewing his summer league tape and taking a look at what he does best and projecting what his game looks like moving forward. And yes, it's just summer league, right? I understand there's going to be people that are like, don't overreact. And there are times where a guy hoops in summer league and doesn't turn out. And there's guys that struggle in summer league that turn out well. But I also feel like having a reaction is different than overreacting. And no matter how you want to slice it, NBA Summer League, this context is different than college basketball and the international scene. So whatever it is, you still get a taste for what a player's game is like. And you don't necessarily know how good or bad they're going to be. But to have an idea of how they play when you haven't really seen them in an NBA setting before is exciting to me. And so that's the goal of this, just to take a look at the tape, see what they do well, get a flavor for their game, and talk about it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with Donovan Clingan. I appreciate y'all being here. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start with the rim protection because to me that is by far his most impactful NBA skill. And I think he could already be borderline elite at it. He's 7'2", massive 7'7" wingspan. Let's take a look at some of these clips in a little bit more detail. All right, so yes, I obviously love the tools, but to me the biggest difference is just his IQ and processing level at this stage of his career, because a lot of rookies come in with great shot blocking tools, but they're not in position consistently to impact things at the rim. So right here, he sees that this guard is getting downhill and he comes and helps over. A lot of bigs are going to commit to this, jump, and are going to be completely out of position. But I love what Clingan does. He recognizes, okay, he's passing. He's able to get turned around, block the shot of the big. Obviously, they get the rebound and put it back in. But you know what I mean? A lot of centers here. They're jumping. Now they're out of the picture, and it's an easy dunk. He reads it, gets turned around, has the mobility to turn around and send the center away. So here he's going to shut off this Castle drive. Castle's going to drop it off. And then right here, subtle up fake. Subtle up fake, that's going to send a lot of centers in Summer League flying. It's a foul, and you're now at the line. Clingan trusts his tools. He trusts his length. And so, yes, it's the tools, but it's the combination of the IQ with the tools to get the most out of what he has. Just great defense, staying solid. Here's another one. I have no idea who this is on the Sixers, but he's going to get downhill. He's going to get into the paint. Clingan's not going to bite on the first pump, not going to bite on the second pump. Just trusts his length and eats up the shot. The length really is crazy, though. I knew he was long. I knew he was tall. But to me, it just popped on another level in Summer League. Like right here, pocket pass to a floater. When he starts the floater, this is where Clingan is, right? It doesn't look like he can get to the shot. I don't know how he even does it. I don't even blame the big. Like, this is a normal little floater that I get all the time in college. Not on Donovan Clingan. It's just such a ridiculous sequence. So you're going to shut off the drive, force a kick out, and then right here, he's going to shade out to the corner, almost bait this guard into thinking his big is open, and then as soon as he makes this pass, slides right on over. Give me that shit. Keeps it inbounds, runs the floor. We'll get to the offense in a sec. He's going to make a nice play on that end. But this is what I mean. He's shutting off multiple different attacks, and then just in terms of the tools and being there, I don't know necessarily who this is. He's decently sized. Clingan's like blocking that with his forearm. It's just ridiculous what he's able to do down there. This is his former teammate, Stephon Castle. He should honestly know not to try him. Look at this perfect defense. Doesn't get him with the body. Just uses his length. Keeps the ball in play. Completely eats the shot up. I'm not sure who this is. I'm sure he's used to getting this floater off against most bigs. Donovan Clingan is not most bigs. Give me that. I was also just really impressed with the motor and overall mobility. Like in this play, he turns it over, but he immediately turns back around, stops the ball, and then goes and chases down this guard to block the shot. And yeah, I mean, he's 7'2". He's not going to switch out on the guards and lock them up. But this level of motor, this level of mobility to get back and block this shot, it's impressive. It is just impressive for a 7'2" guy. All right, so Donovan Clingan is going to be at the top of your screen. He's the closest Blazers defender to the Michelob Ultra scores table. And this guard for Charlotte's making this pass to a guy who's not in the picture, but he's basically right at the basket. And I want you to watch Donovan Clingan turn around, sprint his ass back, come get that ball clean. It got ruled a foul. That is not a foul. He got all ball. But this is what I mean, right? Like, it's one thing, All right, you block shots, you're down there, you deter guys. But this dude is sprinting from damn near half court to come erase this shot. I mean, how can you not love this dude? How can you not love these tools? It's just such an awesome play and encapsulates what Clingan did in this summer league. I mean, there should be no way that he blocks that shot, and he does. And guess what? Clingan blocked jumpers as well. His length is just insane. Look at it. This is where Jared McCain, who's one of the better shooters in this class, this is when he decides to pull up. He gets this shot off 10 out of 10 times. It looks like there's no chance Clingan can get there. He's so far back. But look at it. Look at it. He blocks that shot with ease. And so he doesn't even have to really worry about fouling guys because he can give guys so much ground because of his length. I mean, there's no way. There's no way that he should be able to block this jumper. And he finds a way to do it. Finds out the hard way too. Bub's one of the better on-ball shot creators in this class. He tries to size up Donovan Clingan, and Clingan, this is not like some little tip, right? That like he just gets a piece. Like he completely swallows this shot up. And so, yes, he's not the most mobile, but he can give so much ground on the perimeter because he can make up so much ground. Just a ridiculous shot blocker on so many different levels. All right, so let's get to the offense now. We'll start with the scoring. It's nothing crazy, right? This is not where Donovan Clingan is going to make his biggest impact, but he's going to be effective as a roller, a play finisher, a guy who just does a bunch of dirty work on the glass. His rebounding really, really stood out, right? Like he's huge, but he also has a pretty solid lower half. So right here, Bona's doing everything he can to keep him off the glass. He's just volleyball tapping it to himself. Can miss it a couple times, but he's just fucking massive in there, so it doesn't even matter. Like here. Right here, catch. Oh, I got a small guy on me. Spin off. Got good footwork. Again, I don't think he's ever going to be a guy that you just go post consistently, but in a pinch, when you get a smaller guy on him, he can. Right here, nice touch, even though his lower half was getting pushed the other way. Again, battling on the boards, comes up with it. Oh, got a little guy on me. Yep, that's quite easy. And so, again, I don't think there's going to be anything too crazy from the interior standpoint. I think he's going to finish the easy plays. He might punish a mismatch here and there. But, again, this is not where his value comes from. But the touch is solid. Or I should say main value. That's not where his main value is going to come from. But let's highlight a couple of these plays. So he's going to get to a post-up, realize that Castle's helping. That's great feel. Get it back out, repost. One bump, lefty hook over the top. That's great touch with the left hand. Talked about it already, but he's just going to be such a problem on the glass because of his length and lower half. So watch this play. This is going to get tipped. That's Patrick Baldwin Jr. boxing him out. Patrick Baldwin Jr. is 6'10". It looks like he has him sealed. It looks like there's no way he's getting to it, but he's able to get to it, volleyball tip it to himself, go up, buy his team some points. A lot of dudes may have the length, but they don't have the strength in the lower half to be able to fight off Baldwin and get to this. It's just going to play. That length is going to play heavily on the glass. Here he gets the loose ball, honestly has really good hands for a big, and then he's just going to aggressively and concisely get downhill, punch it on a Bona. Obviously, he's 7'2". He's not going to break guys off the dribble, but he's just more skilled than you would think. And a lot of bigs in that situation, they'll probably just freak out, try and find a guard to pass it to. He sees, oh, shit, I got a runway. Let me go do my thing. And he just goes and completely punches it on a Bona. Look at that. Here he swats the lob away, 0 chance, and then he gets down the floor. Look at the motor, the mobility, slips the screen, catches the lob, finishes it. That's just a great sequence. You just see Donovan Clingan in this sequence, right? Take away a lob on one end, finish a lob on the other. He's going to be really fun. But, guys, it gets even more fun. Donovan Clingan legitimately flashed an ability to shoot the three in Summer League. Didn't do it at UConn, but when asked about it, he said, hey, my coach didn't need me to do it, so I didn't do it. And I love that mindset. We all know, though, how important and helpful that can be to space the floor at the NBA level. I'm not sure that he'll do it his rookie season, but, again, it just goes back to the natural touch that he has. And it is so hard. It is so impressive for a 7'2" dude to bang with bigs all game and then have the repeatable motion to get everything synced up from that size and hit shots. It's just impressive, man. This dude's a hooper. Like, even on this one, the guard kind of stunts at him, makes him rethink it, goes back out. He has to pump. That's not rhythm, and he still drills it. Guys, it doesn't even stop there. Donovan Clingan is a pretty high-field passer for his size as well. And this is the area of the court that I think the Blazers can run things and really have Donovan Clingan as a playmaker, dribble handoffs, and if not, he can face up, see the floor, and hit cutters like he does right there. Here we are in transition, and I think he can make short roll reads as well. This is not exactly a short roll read, but it's similar. He's going to rescreen, catch. As soon as the cutter makes the cut, he makes the pass, right? I know this may look easy, but if you hesitate for a second, the window is gone. He puts it in the perfect spot. There's a bucket. This is like the vision for him, right? Here he's top of the key making reads, dribble handoff, nothing's there, rescreen, slip the screen, short roll read to the cutter. Like that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Here we go again. Top of the key. I can see the whole floor. I can make any pass because I'm super tall. And then if you make a cut, I'm going to make an on-time, on-target pass. Here's the last one. Catch around the elbow, face up at top of the key. I can see over the top. And then we'll freeze it here. He honestly has two guys he can make this pass to. But look at the window, right? Like, he just threads the needle perfectly through that window. And that's the vision for Donovan Clingan, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a shorter video, but I hope you can see why I'm high on Donovan Clingan. Finished the Summer League in 4 games played, 25 minutes a game, 9 points a game, 12 boards a game, 2 assists a game, a steal a game, and 4 blocks a game. I know he didn't shoot the ball well. Again, the offense will take some time. There's definitely a baseline to work with. I don't think he'll have to shoot the ball as much as he did in Summer League. I think they're just getting him reps. But I appreciate y'all being here. If you did make it this far, I would very much appreciate you subbing to the channel and liking the video. Helps us grow. And we are closing in on 1K followers. I love you guys. We'll have some more fun videos on players, yes, in the NBA, but rookies in Summer League as well. I'll see you guys next video.